And hello, everybody. I'm Zenith Warrior Princess, the cutest of buns. Welcome back to the Bun Squad Live, where I play one of the numerous different games in my collection. Today's a little bit special, though, because today's the beginning of our 2 weeks of our donation marathon. For those who don't know, I've been going through a little bit of hardship. And so we came up with the idea for this donation marathon to kind of get raise some money. Unfortunately, before this happened, we were having issues with rent, and they gave us an ultimatum. And a lot of people came through and donated a lot of money. We raised around $1,450, so nearly $1,500 in 24 hours, and it was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like it was a ridiculous thing. So mostly this stream is now to give back, but if you have any funds to give Kana some food, you know, just help raise money. We don't need as much as we used to, but any little bit helps. The donation thing is on the thing below, and we're going to be streaming as long as we can today. I am doing my best to stream from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. depending on how taxing it is on me. But
yeah. Hey Ryan, don't worry, you're not that late. Like not many people are in here to begin with. I think we kind of dropped some people like really quite suddenly out of nowhere. So I think a lot of people are still just suddenly like figuring out, oh wait, you are streaming to begin with.
Yes, we are streaming. We're streaming. We're getting ready. This is the donation stream. It's Bun Squad donation time. We're gonna have some fun with Fate Gay Night. Before we begin, though, I do want to address we have changed the Twitch name to the Bun Squad to coincide with The current Twitch name right now is the Bun Squad Live. It's coinciding with us changing our YouTube handle to basically be the Bun Squad, because it's not just about me. It's about all my buns, and it's about all my actors and all the people who are with me. So we changed YouTube to the Bun Squad, and now I changed Twitch to the Bun Squad Live. Now, Phil wants it to just be Bun Squad Live, but I can't change it for 2 months because Twitch is weird.
Yeah, I don't know why Twitch fucking does that to begin with. It's so stupid.
So there we are. If you're confused, I'm going to start updating some things and some links and whatnot as we go. But we're rebranding to the Bun Squad Live, and we're going from there. But yeah, before we get into our massive stream tonight, Philip,
also, oh, sorry, you were introducing me. Go ahead.
Philip, how's it going? Philip's gonna be joining us on this journey as usual. How's it going, Philip?
Hi, I am a very tired Philip, but I'm gonna push through it because it's more Fate, and I've been waiting for us to do more Fate for a month. So I would not miss
lots
this
of
for the
Fate.
world.
Lots of Fate. But
Yep. We're gonna do good. We are going to we're gonna push through this, and we are going to do good. And again, thank you everyone who's coming here so far. It really is just a tremendous help to Zen if you can donate to her. So, you know, just please do. I've seen her literally like break down because of this shit, and any little bit of support helps. So if you can, then please donate. But yeah, you ready to get into some more Fate?
I am. It's been a tough week and a half or more, but I'm ready for some fun, gay fun. But before we get back to it, why don't we get into our Teach Me Philip Sensei portion of the time?
Okay, so last time I had to refresh my memory because it's been a month. We didn't do much because the first 40 minutes of the stream was just focused on like looking at the character sheets. because we had just opened that up. So we didn't do much. We just talked to Saber a bit, where we basically discussed the events of the previous night, where Shiro jumped in the way like an idiot to save Saber from Berserker, not realizing that if he dies, then Saber's gonna vanish. So
People
it
die
was
when
in
they are
vain.
killed, right?
Yeah, of course. And so, and so what ends up happening is that Saber finds out that Shiro and Rin have made a partnership, which she fully agrees with. Um, and they talk about room arrangements, and Saber's like, I want to sleep in your room so I can like always be on guard and like always protect you, like just in case something happens. And Shiro's like, I'm not gonna let you do that. And Saber's like, but like, but why? And Shiro's like, it's because you're a girl. I don't want like I don't want to sleep in the same room as you. You got cooties. Not kidding. But so it's so basically it's this perception of like that Shiro has of like oh needing to save Saber because she's a person, and like not wanting to like sleep in the same room with Saber because like it's awkward because they're the opposite gender. It's Shiro basically viewing Saber as a person and not as a tool, which is basically Saber saying like, and Saber's response to that is basically like, look, I'm your servant, I'm not a person, I'm a tool to be used. And Shiro's like, I don't know about that dog. I don't know about that dog.
Also, Rin is there and she wants to sleep with both of them. I am convinced that she knows what she's doing. She knows. She knows.
But anyway, are you ready to get going?
I'm ready. All right, let us continue
Don't
where
mind,
we left off.
don't mind me in the background. I'm just gonna be munching on some pears. No, it's not pears, fucking peaches.
You
Yeah,
and your
excuse me.
fruit. First it's strawberries and 999 and then blah blah blah. You're gonna turn into a fruit if that one day.
Oh,
I
Sin, that's gay.
this is Fate Gay Night. What do you expect? Donate for more gay. Um, Another day, another
Hi,
story.
Inu. Hello, Inu. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome. I sit on the porch and look up the blue sky absent-mindedly. I'm not like Saber who went to bed already during the day, but I need to rest too. Even though my nausea has gone away, I still feel terrible. And on top of that, my shoulders are heavy from all the unexpected developments. Like, Rin massaging my shoulders. I wish. Phew. I take a deep breath and look over the yard. I've heard what I needed to hear, but the fact that I still don't know anything doesn't change. My senpai as a magus and an official master, Tosuka, is very hot.
Also, just for the record, I just realized that because I have an entire doc for these Fate streams, and I just realized I had written at the end of the last session what the next Teach Me Philip Senpai was. So I recalled everything for nothing. I completely forgot that I was going to be leaving myself notes for the next streams. So
By the
whoops. Okay.
way, I should note that I have updated the audio settings thanks to Nick, and so now I can
Nice.
hear console games. But I also have to manually adjust the audio. So how's the audio from the game so far? Like, does everything sound okay? Thank you, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, do you have an extra cushion and a beaker and a protractor? Ah. Nice. Is intently searching my house for things. I want all these things because that one time at science camp... You can take the cushion in the next room. But a normal household doesn't have beakers nor protractors. Who do you take me for, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew? Huh? I can't believe it. A magus should always keep experimental tools around. Leaving that complaint, she goes back to the outbuilding busily. I guess she's serious. I guess it has already been decided that Tosca is going to stay at my place. Well, yeah, that's what happened the other day. When I went over there earlier, there was a sign that said, "Remodeling in progress, do not enter," on the door of the best room in there. Well, yeah, you gotta make it suitable, Shiro. Come on. You live in this mansion, but it has nothing of use, like beakers and flutes and whatnot. Yeah, the outbuilding's pretty far away, so there's no problem.
I just like thinking in the background.
Yeah, Beaker's the assistant to Rin. Remake a petition for a remake of Fate Stay Night with all Muppets except for Rin.
Fate Stay Night and Muppets, something I never thought I'd hear in the same sentence, but strangely I'm not against it.
I mean, I think they would work well together, because Rin would just ignore it. Just having Saber around causes me some tension, so if Tosca was near me too, I wouldn't get any peace. Anyway, there's some distance between us. Even if we are connected by a hallway, it's just like a house next door, so nothing should...
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Inu. Shut the fuck up, Inu. She's not Miss Picky. What the fuck are you talking about?
We have to keep Rin as the only human. Even if we are connected by a hallway, it's just like a house next door, so nothing should happen unless I go there myself. Oh, but we'll see each other at meals. Ba-bump, ba-bump, ba-bump. Are you thinking of eating out, Shiro? And we only have the one bath, so we'll have to decide how to use it. No, thinking about that, Saber is a girl too, so... You're so thirsty. Idiot, what am I thinking? Shaking my head, I lie down in the corridor. Whew. Yeah, Saber can't be Miss Piggy. I don't think so. If Saber was a Muppet... That's a hard call. I'll have to think about that. I sigh once again and stare up at the sky. Maybe I'm tired, but doing all this makes me sleepy. Man, just... You brought me girls. Why all these pretty girls? I'm not... I don't even understand. Do what you like, becoming desperate. I close my eyes. Maybe that comment helped. I fall asleep the moment I close my eyes. Later, Saber, Tosca, and I are in the living room. I just woke up. Saber was in this living room, and Tosca just finished her remodeling. By the way, this was the guest room a few hours ago. Okay. Pretty plain. And now? Shiro, how do you use the air conditioner? The scene I saw when I was called was... It's not even that much of a remodeling. This. Man. How can I put this? I think I may have allied with a terrible person. She barely did stuff. She just put beakers and equipment in the room. Like, can I slap you, Shiro?
Also, Rin not knowing how to work a fucking air conditioner. What is this? The Dark Ages? What the hell, Rin?
I mean, you're the rich one.
But it's like that. This is gonna be a running thing throughout the Fate series. Rin just doesn't know how to work technology.
I can't calm down. Keep it in your pants for 5 minutes, man. These two are complete outsiders. I rarely have guests at this house, so that must make the situation even stranger. You have 2 other people normally in your house. No, first of all, the appearances of these 2 don't really fit this Japanese-style house. In what way? You have a schoolgirl and a maid. Like, literally, they look like normal Japanese-style house dwellers. Well, it's about 7 o'clock now. Even though we're all in the living room, all of us staying quiet like this is not good for my mental well-being. Because
yeah,
I begin
Indy's right. Tiger and Sakura are more like family.
Mm. If you 2 don't mind, I'd like to talk about what to do from now on. Aside from me, you know, thirsting for you, that is. Hold on. I want to decide something before that, alright? Sure, what is it? About dinner. Shiro, you live alone, right? Well, yeah. Then you have cooked for yourself, right? Of course, I'll get hungry if I don't eat. People get hungry if they don't eat. Oh yeah, this is food stay night.
Yep. You have no idea.
I see. Then I have a proposal. Proposal? What? I see. Then I have a proposal. How about we take turns preparing dinner? We'll be living together for a while, so that should be helpful, right? You're right. I was thinking of continuing as usual, but if you're going to be living here, you're just like family. It's normal for you to cook, and it'll be easier on me too. Then it's decided. So, let's say it's Shiro's turn today. You just didn't want to work. It's late already, so let's have our meeting after dinner. Huh? Well, I don't mind taking turns for dinner, but what are we going to do about breakfast? Will we be taking turns too? Oh, breakfast fine. I don't eat breakfast. How do you not eat breakfast? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. The best part of waking up is Shiro in your cup. Come on.
Well, funny story. I don't often eat breakfast myself, but also remember that Rin isn't a morning person, so it makes total sense.
By the way, I don't know if it's me. Was I an idiot? Did I leave off the redemption points? Are they on or off?
Well, I can see redemption points on my side of things. Hold on, let me just give you something. 200 to hydrate, redeem. There you go, 200 to hydrate. All right.
Okay, hydrate I just wanted to make sure. People eat breakfast when they're hungry, and people are thirsty when they don't drink.
Also, Ryan subscribed to tier 1 before.
Do I not have the Do I not have it on? Hold on. I don't have stream alerts on. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for the subscription. I'm rusty. Thank you for tier 1. Is there anything else I missed? Or no?
Nothing that I am seeing right now, no.
All right. Okay. I don't eat breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. What's that? Don't be ridiculous. You won't grow if you don't eat breakfast. Mind your own business. Don't cut into my lifestyle, jerk. Anyways, you'll be preparing dinner. I won't talk unless you cook something good, okay? Baka. Oh, if I don't like what I eat, then I won't sleep with you, Baka. Tosuka glares at me irritatedly. Alright, I'll make something. Saber, you're eating too, right? Certainly. If you will prepare some for me, food is an important source of energy. Alright, then be good, you two. What do you think they're gonna do? Jeez. Actually, I got a question for Nick. With this audio setup, would I actually hear the the stream alerts? Because I don't remember if we tested that.
Also, I just saw Fruity in the chat. Hey, Fruity, how's it going?
Hey, Fruity. I'm ironing out kinks here. I apologize. Let's see here. Audio output application. Stream alert. Sounds. Let's see. Capture window. I don't see any option to do this. I'll have to test it out. Let me test out a test one and see if that makes any noise for me, because that's going to be weird if I don't hear them. Sorry guys, new system, trying to learn all the things. The things aren't always easy to learn.
Ironing out the kinks is just another way of saying kink shaming.
Listen, I am a pure and innocent bun, okay?
No, you're not.
Shh. Alright, let's test a follow. Okay, I heard it. Okay, so it works. Never mind. Yep, I just wanted to make sure that it worked, because otherwise I wouldn't be alerted to stuff, but I didn't have it on before, so I apologize.
Also, if you were pure and innocent, you wouldn't be playing this hentai game.
This is not a hentai game. This is a game about Full Metal Alchemist.
It is a hentai game by all sense of the word. There's sex scenes in here.
Well, it's not like Honey Pop or anything. It is a game that involves a lot of other stuff. Anyway.
Yes, but it is also a hentai game.
I grab the apron and go to the kitchen. Fortunately, there's about 3 people's worth of ingredients in the refrigerator. I started cooking rice when I woke up, so it should be done in about a half an hour. This is real to Nua still. There is technically no HE scenes.
Yeah, no. So I don't think you've been here for us to explain it when we explained the Inu. But essentially, what we're doing is for the Fate route and Unlimited Blade Works. What we're doing is we're going through Real to Nua first, and at the end of both of those respective routes, we're going to be going back for not only the bad ends that Zen has missed, but also for the H scenes for those routes. We're obviously edited because Twitch isn't gonna fucking allow that nudity on here. But
I
basically,
wish.
put some kind of we'll put some kind of meme image up, and we'll just have Zen do a read through with it's basically just like her audio only. And plus the music, because there's no voice acting, so we don't have to worry about like anything on that end. But for heaven's feel, we're gonna do the opposite, where we're gonna read the H scenes first, and then we're gonna go back for the Rialto newer scenes. But anyway,
I glance at Tosca and Saber from the kitchen. They look like they'd prefer Western meals over Japanese food. It's unlikely that Saber, let alone Tosca, will understand the tastes of tofu and natto. No, more importantly, Saber might not be able to use chopsticks. I ponder this for a second.
Inu, it's all for 100% completion. All for 100% completion.
We have to complete it. I ponder this for a second, but I can't help it. There's only a limited range of dishes I can make with what's in the fridge. Anyways, there's some tofu. After thinking for a bit, I decide to make some deep-fried tofu. For soup, I'll make miso soup with seaweed and tofu. I have some dried chicken, so I'll make teriyaki out of it and make that the main dish. I drain the water off the tofu, season the chicken, and cut the Japanese white radish while I'm at it, daikon, to make salad. I grate the white radish, cook some green peppers. Are your plans from now on determined, Rin? Who knows? I can't say much since I don't have any information, but I think it's most important to find out about the other masters. There are 4 more masters. I want to search for them without them realizing I'm a master, but I probably won't go perfectly. Dark Masters. Oh no. I told them to be good, so what's with that dangerous conversation? How is it dangerous? Shiro, what is with you? Were you dropped as a baby? I have to know. I have to know. Can't they see that I'm busy making dinner for the 3? No, they aren't even looking. Tosaka, not 4, 5. The only masters we know are you and me. Did you forget about Ilya already? I yell, holding the big pot for the deep-fried tofu. What are you talking about? You, me, and Ilyasville makes 3. Did you already forget about Bazaka? Oh, he a himbo. Like, I like you, Shiro, but you a himbo. Like, a legit himbo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that girl is a master too. Berserker was so strong that I forgot, but still, I can't believe a girl that small is a master who mercilessly tried to kill us. I understand. You're you, so I bet you didn't see her as an enemy. It's fine, so concentrate on the cooking. It'll be a problem if I can't judge how good you are. This is Iron Chef Japan. Hello, Iron Chef. I don't know how my cooking skill affects her, but what she says is correct. Well, she still has to eat. I mean, if you've played Genshin Impact, food impacts your health and attack buffs and other things. So the preparation will be done soon, so I should concentrate on finishing dinner now. Ilyasville. You must mean Berserker's master. Rin, you seem to know her. Yeah, I know her name. Ainsburn is a Magus family lineage that has almost made it to the Holy Grail a few times. You heard of Kanye? He's an Ainsburn too. So they are well accustomed to the Holy Grail War. I would think so. I don't know about the others yet, but I can't be wrong in saying that Ilyasville is our biggest obstacle. Usually, Berserker is a class chosen to strengthen a weak hero. It takes sanity away as compensation for strengthening the hero, but to control such an insane servant requires enormous amounts of magical energy. For example, if you became Berserker, you'll be living La Vida Loco. I would not be able to talk like I'm doing now. Removing all roles as a collaborator and specializing in battle is how Berserker is. But that is like subduing a wounded lion. A normal Magus will not be able to control it. I'll bet. A normal Magus cannot control Berserker even when some minor hero becomes it. But Ilyasville summoned a top-grade hero, made him Berserker, and controlled him completely. It's irritating, but her ability as a master is on a completely different level. I feel the same way. Our current problem is that this exact master is after us. Yeah, my archer hasn't healed enough to return to battle. How about you, Saber? Is your injury okay now? It will not be a problem if I am to fight normally, but I am not healed enough to fight Berserker in this state. The injury from the battle against Berserker is healed, but it seems it will take longer to heal the wound I received from Lancer. I see, then I guess all we can do is wait and see for now, and have fun with our boy toy. I have a suggestion about that. I hear Archer has sharp eyes. Would it be wise to have him to keep watch around the house? Hi, Master Doom Samus.
そのつもりよ。あいつには屋根で見張りをさせるから、怪しい奴が近寄ってきたらすぐにわかるわ。この屋敷だって侵入者用の結界が張ってあるんだし、守りは万全でしょうね。
That's what I've been planning to do. I'll have him keep watch on the roof, so we should know right away if anyone strange is approaching this place. This house has a boundary field that warns of intruders, so our defenses are perfect. I wouldn't call it perfect, Ren. Here's the thing, you may have a boundary field for detection, but even if they come in detected, you need better defense than two people who can't fight.
Yeah.
Though, if Berserker comes and attacks us, all we can do is run. His boundary field is an alarm system. It's basically like Shiro. It's a spider sense. The two are continuing on without me. I'm a bit annoyed. I'm making dinner, so why are they talking without me? First of all, Tosuka is too friendly with Saber. Are you jealous? Like, will you make up your mind?
On this transcript for the on this transcript I'm reading along with, editor's note, he added, "Damn woman, they should just sit quietly when the menfolk aren't around."
God damn it. Shiro, are you really saying that they should make you a sandwich? Well, it's true that Tosuka isn't that friendly with me, so it helps if Saber talks to her, but you're just upset about everything. I don't know what you want to happen, Shiro, because, like, legitimately, if they're not friendly, you don't like it. But if they are friendly, you don't like it. You don't like that she's there. You don't like that she's not there. Really, are we in a quantum conundrum? Is this Schrodinger's Shiro? I mean, he is both dead and alive at the same time.
You know, I personally prefer Schrodinger's gay. Thank you very much. Otherwise known as bisexual. Otherwise known as bisexuals.
The face reflected in the glass of the kitchen cabinet looks disappointed. Disappointed! And I am reclaiming that from Kevin Sorbo. It is now mine. That's weird. Why am I angry? Alright. I prepare the dishes for the three of us and put the prepared dinner on the tray. I move to the living room. Jeez, don't talk about dangerous stuff during dinner time. I put the tray in front of Tosuka. Huh? What are you angry about, Shiro? Oh, should I have at least helped carrying it out? I'm not angry, but weren't you not going to be friendly? I glare at her. What do you want? Tosuka goes, huh, and after that, makes a frightening smile.
No, Rin's very much not the girl. There's another person who's like that, but we won't get to her till Hello Taraxia.
Smug Rin is best Rin.
I'll be right back. Something I gotta do. One sec.
We were just deciding on the structure for cooperation. Don't worry, I won't steal your saber. And you said this wasn't gay, Phil. She's Mrs. Steal Your Girl. She's gonna come in there and she's gonna steal your girl. I can tell my face is blushing. I can tell what I'm angry about after Tosuka tells me. You need Tosuka to... Wow, you are really dense, Shiro. You...
あら、違った？ならごめんなさいね、エミヤくん。
Oh, was I mistaken? Then I'm sorry, Emiya-kun. I mean, she's just so pretty. God, you... oh, just keep talking. Thank you for the follow, professional pessimist. Welcome to Fate Gay Night. We're just talking about Mrs. Steal Your Girl, Rin Senpai over here. I retreat to the kitchen to get the rest of the food. She really got me. That wasn't... You need to have tact, man. Tosuka is still smiling, and Saber is expressionless as always. Man, I'm really worried about whether we can continue with this member. With what member? The member between your legs? Gold member? In that way, dinner starts. I'm silent. With what happened earlier, it annoys me to talk with Tosuka, and I'm too embarrassed to even look at Saber. So, like, were you thinking of a threesome, or... Saber eats dinner silently. Her gestures are elegant, and I can't possibly imagine she was swinging around a sword. You've seen her swing around a sword, though. Shiro, I'm gonna slap you 10 ways to Sunday. And, well, how should I put this? She nods every time she eats something she hasn't eaten before. I have to memorize the taste. Her gestures are strange. It must be her way of expressing that it's good. By the way, she is able to use chopsticks. Why does that surprise you? She told us before that she was summoned in the last Grill War 10 years ago. Error 404, Zenith not found. Like, how are you this dense? On the other hand, Tosuka is... Alright, I'll win. She clenches her fist after taking a bite. Wait until tomorrow, Emiya Shiro. My cooking will be like the Food Wars dub. It'll blow your clothes off. She shakes her clenched fists. God. Have I done something bad? About what you guys were talking about. Nani? The two both raise their heads. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Even one of them is enough to tense me up, so they shouldn't both react. Has this person never seen a woman in his life? I know he a teenager. I know he thirsty. But it's like, it's getting worse every chapter. It's like them just reacting to him is making him react. And I'm like, come on, man. I mean, I like girls, but I'm not like, I don't like girls enough to like when they look at me be like, oh God, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you look at me? Ah.
さっきの話って何のことよ？
What are you referring to?
だから今後の方針ってやつ、人が飯作ってる時に話してただろ?
About what to do from now on. You guys were talking about it while I was cooking.
まずは他のマスターを探すということですか?
I'm back.
You missed some things. Also, Rin is now Mrs. Steal Your Girl. You said this wasn't gay. This is totes gay.
What's that? Professional pessimist. Hello, welcome to the streams, and welcome back, Ryan. Yeah, sorry I was gone for a sec. I just went downstairs to check up like what was going on downstairs. So for those who didn't know, who don't follow my my Twitter account, I got a bird recently. My family got a bird. Her name is, funnily enough, Emiya. We named her after Emiya from this visual novel because I showed my parents. Because I show my parents both Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Field.
My partner is such a nerd. I love her.
Yeah, and so we named our bird Emiya. Don't know their gender yet, so we've just been calling her he, she interchangeably. But yeah, we've our Emiya wanted some attention downstairs, so base, yep. So we just so I was just like helping her fly downstairs. I've gotten in the habit of just putting Emiya on my fingers, going to the other corner of the room, and just letting her fly back to her cage.
And now I'm imagining that with actual Emiya. Fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Masaka, throw me to the other corner of the room.
Berserker, give me a piggyback ride.
Go Berserker. Anyway, so what did I miss?
You missed, Rin was basically saying, oh, you're afraid that I'm gonna steal, Saber from you. I was just like, Miss Steely Girl, and I'm like, you said this wasn't gay. I'm like, this is fake gay night, man.
Hey, I didn't say it wasn't gay, I just said Shiro wasn't gay.
And also, Shiro is so thirsty for these two girls that just them reacting to him makes him hot and heavy. And he doesn't know why. But also, like, he's so dumb. How does he function, this boy? I don't know. He's a good boy, but, like, listen. My roommate has a cat named Dipper. He's a ginger baby. I love him to pieces. But he's a dumb boy. He's smarter than Shiro. Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, we got a new follower. Welcome, Professor. I can't read.
Professional pessimist.
Professional pessimist. I'm sorry, my text is very small and I need glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses. Anyway, about searching for other masters for now. Yeah, that. I was wondering what exactly you were going to do. Well, we can only look for them slowly. Oh yeah, can you at least sense other Magi's presence? It'll be easy if that's the case. Girl, he didn't know you were a Magus, and you're pretty flaunty about it. I'm pretty sure he can't sense other Magus. No, I went to the same school as you for 2 years, and I still didn't realize you were a Magus, Tosuka. I'm gonna predict what her reaction's gonna be. It's either gonna be smug or surprise, or both. Surprise.
まあそれはいいわ。どうせ他の連中はみんな気配を立ってるだろうし、魔術師の気配からたどる線は無理っぽいもの。
Just as I thought. Well, that's fine. The others would be hiding their presence, so it should be impossible to find them from their traces anyways.
セイバーはどう？サーバントはサーバントを感知できるって言うけど。
How about you, Saber? I hear servants can detect other servants. And most of my followers won't get this, but this is basically Rin's reaction to Shiro this entire time. Shiro, I love you, but you're hopeless. I just asked you this to make fun of your lack of skill.
多少はできますが、あくまで身近で能力を行使している場合だけです。私では半径200メートルほどしか捉えられません。
I can somewhat, but only when they are using their abilities nearby. In my case, I can only detect them within about a 200-meter radius. You see, detect magic is not the best form of magic, and it's very situational. Shiro is confirmed himbo.
なるほどね。じゃあますます相手の出方を待つか、どこかおかしな場所を探すしかない。マスターが何か行動すれば、その痕跡は残るもの。私たちはそれを探り当てるってわけ。
I see. Well, then we'll have to wait for their actions or find some place where it seems strange. If a master acts, their traces should remain. So that means we're going to try to find those.
つまり街中を調べろってことか。
So, are you saying we should search throughout the town? No, we're saying we should sleep together. What do you think?
いいえ、それはやめた方がいいわ。あっちも網を張ってるから。
Alright, I'm opening up my beer. I need a beer for this. And we've been going an hour, and I deserve a sip for my beer.
Yep.
Okay. That's some good honey Weiss. Vega gave it to me when we were hanging out the other day. And I agreed only to have it a little bit because it's a luxury item and I'm not allowed to buy alcohol with EBT, but you know. it just I love the taste of beer. It just it's smooth, especially this one. No, you shouldn't do that. They'll be searching too, so that'll tell them right away that you're a master, you baka. Yes, it tastes good. It's like let me take another sip, hold on. It's not very hoppy. It has a slight crisp to it, but it's mostly just like a smooth beer. Welcome to Zen Drinks. For now, we shouldn't take the initiative until we are prepared. Well, we didn't roll for initiative, Rin. Nobody rolled. How do we know who has the initiative until we take the initiative to roll for initiative? Go through life as you were, and don't let them know that you're a master. That'll be easy. Hide the command spell so no one will see it. Hey dude, I just got this new tattoo. Sick, right? Try not to go to desolate places. Ren, you've broken like every single one of these rules right after becoming a master. Come home before dark. Yeah, every single rule you've broken. And what else did I do wrong? Please try to take your servant with you when you go outside. Can Archer guard you, Rin?
それぐらいならできるみたいね。霊体にして待機させておくから、私は大丈夫よ。
I guess he can do that much. I'll have him ready in spirit form, so it should be okay. The problem is...
私のマスターですね。
My master.
そう。ちょっと聞いてるシロ。外出するときは、ちゃんとセーバーを連れて行きなさいよ。人目につかないようにするのが私たちのルールだけど、中には車から襲いかかってくるバカがいるかもしれない。
Shiro, you're an idiot. You're gonna do something stupid. So I'm gonna say this right now. Right. Are you listening, Shiro? Take Saber with you when you go anywhere. It's our rule to stay out of people's sight. But some idiot might attack us in the middle of the day. Or something might happen because you're an idiot.
そういう時に備えて、セイバーとは一緒にいなさいよね。
Have Saber with you in case of things like that. Keep her very close.
わかった。努力はする。
Alright, I'll try. Just... do or do not. There is no try. I respond without interest. I am face palming so hard. I wish I had like a face palm emote or something to do. I need to reset it, but like I was face palming so hard. Just I understand what she's saying, but I'm resistant to being with Saber all the time. Hey, welcome people, welcome.
Hello! Hey Ben, hey Lucy, hello.
I feel nervous talking to Tosca, but Saber makes me even more nervous. No, it's wrong to say I'm nervous. I'm thirsty. You missed Rin being Mrs. Steal Your Girl. We have confirmed that this is Fate Gay Night. And Rin is bi. That is confirmed. And Shiro's dumbass. He's a grade A dumbass. Also, I'm a little bit of a dumbass because I forgot to turn on stream alerts at the start of the stream. In my defense, I was fiddling around with the audio and video so that things work better. And so far, so good. But yeah. So typical Monday then, yeah, pretty much. Alrighty. I'm just bad at talking with Saber.
何か
What is it? Do I have something on my face?
なんでもない。おかわりなら継ぐから茶碗よこせよ。
Nothing. I'll give you more, so give me your bowl.
いえ、結構です。実に見事な味付けでした。シロ。
No, I am fine. It was very good, Shiro. I look away before I realize, were you blushing because your crush likes your cooking? I can't even look at her normally.
Lucy redeemed 900 to girls.
Oh my, girls. Oh my god, girls. Have you seen this Rin girl and how much like her vindictive and smirking faces are so cute? And then there's Saber, and Saber's like so regal and so professional. Thank you for following, Lucky Kila. Thank you very much for the follow. Girls are so amazing. Like, you have the Rin and Saber, and I can't choose, but then there's Sakura in the background, and Sakura's just so homely, and... you know what? Let's just start a harem for girls. Girls in the hood. Girls. Girls.
And that's how whole Orthodoxia came to be.
Girls. So who's down for a threesome, ladies? I wouldn't rule it out. This is apparently an ecchi game. We haven't seen anything ecchi in... This is, what, our 11th playthrough?
It's... Yeah, the age scenes are very segmented in this game.
So, I mean, like, we've been going at it for nearly... God. Actually, I can check. I can check. On, let me save. Back. Save.
What are you checking?
The main menu tells us how long we were playing. Okay. Let's see. Exit menu? No, not that.
Return to top.
There we go. I've never heard of title screen calling top. All right, how long have we been going? We've been playing 1 day, 7 hours, 18 minutes. Full stream time. So 24 plus 7.
To be fair, a lot of that is also counting like you just leaving the game open, and also like the fact that the playtime is doubled because you're reading everything out loud.
Yeah, but still, it's been over a day and a half, and there's no HE scenes. And you're like, oh, this is an HE game. I don't know.
But it is. It is.
I don't know about you.
Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, we have 11 people in. Welcome.
Welcome.
By
By
the
the way, before
way,
we continue, I just noticed something that the Ultimate Edition adds that isn't in the game proper, but it's basically a mod edition. Is if you pull up the menu, there should be a little thing on the side that says relationship. So click on that real quick.
Relationship. Aha.
And it'll basically detail. Yeah, basically it'll detail like as you get character points, it'll detail like the amount of character points you have for like a certain character.
Before we continue, first of all, thank you for 100 messages already in an hour. Second of all, I want to thank all the people who watched my Dracula review so far, because in 24 hours we have over 111 views last I checked, with a lot of likes. And thank you so much for those who came to the premiere. That was a labor of love for me and from Phil. I hope you enjoyed it. Dracula was a lot of fun, and a lot of people are asking me for Frankenstein next. I can say that Frankenstein is next, but not like immediately afterwards. It's gonna be next on the Universal docket. But one thing that I want to do coming up is I want to talk about, like, obviously the Universal monsters, but I want to talk about like adjacent stuff like the Addams Family, and I want to talk about the Munsters, and I want to talk about Dark Universe and like some of the adjacent stuff, maybe Young Frankenstein. So that'll be interesting as we go. But so far our relationship status is pretty neutral. Pretty bad.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Ilya points. Those don't come into play until like Heaven's Feel, or the Sakura points for that matter.
Okay.
All you really need to focus on for this route is just Saber. For the Fate route, it's Saber. For Unlimited Blade Works, it's Rin and Saber, and then for Heaven's Feel, it's Sakura and Ilya. You gotta watch out for in terms of character points. And while the game doesn't tell you what choices give you what character points, this mod will basically show you whenever you do get a character point, it'll list it down another rank.
But I don't want to date Ilya. She looks very young, and also like she kind of killed me twice.
Well, you don't date her in Fate's Day Night.
Thank you.
Well,
Best girl is Ren.
You'll...
Best girl is Ren. Second best is Saber, and then the third is Sakura. But Tiger is up there too.
But yeah, you'll see why Ilya has points here. But yeah, so character points are very important, especially as you go on later on. But for the Fate route, it's very simplistic. I have no doubt that you'll be able to meet the prerequisites. But anyway, carrying on.
But yeah, thank you all for all who watched the Dracula episode. I'm looking forward to doing more with that. But the next thing that we're putting out is going to be our an update and then our new show. So stay tuned for that. Okay. I look away before I realize. I can't even look at her normally, so how can I stay with her all the time?
ああ、でもダメか。セイバーは霊体になれないんだから、学校までついてこられない。
Oh, it's no good though. Saber can't become a spirit, so she won't be able to follow you to school.
学校？シロは学生なのですか？
School? Are you a student, Chiro? Thought you were a bit older than that, but you might be a bit too young for me.
そうだけど、ああ、そうか。セイバーは生徒じゃないんだから学校には入れない。
That's right.
うちで待機してもらうしかないかな。
Oh, Saber isn't a student, so she can't enter the school. She'll just have to stay here while I go to school.
学校に行かないということはできないんですか？シロ。
Can't you just not go to school, Shiro? I mean, that would be easy.
できないよ。普段通り生活しろってんなら学校には行かなくちゃ。それに学校に危険はない。あれだけ人がいる場所ってのもそうはないぞ。
I can't. If you want me to live normally, I have to go to school, and there's no danger at school. False. In the prologue, we saw that somebody was trying to steal souls at this school.
Okay, but to be fair, that was at night, whereas Shiro does have a point where, like, if he goes to school, like, you know, later, just as school starting, there'll already be a bunch of people there, and if he leaves early, then that means that he'll be going home when there's still a lot of students just rushing out of the school. So he does have a point in where if he's safe about it, like he'll be able to like get by without any danger happening, because you know there's people around, and like servants aren't allowed to like take action when there's a lot of people around.
There aren't many places with that many people.
ですが。
But
大丈夫よ、セイバー。学校には私だっているんだから、もしもの時はフォローするわ。
it's all right, Saber. I'll be at school too, so I'll back him up in case of emergencies.
だからもしもの時なんてないって。
I'm saying there won't be any emergencies. You don't know that, Shiro.
わかりました。マスターがそう言うのでしたら従います。
I understand. If Master says so, I will obey. Saber nods, though she looks discontent. Okay, that scene's done. The night wears on. It seems Tosuka has prepared and taken her bath while I was cleaning up after dinner. Don't think about her naked, don't think about her naked, don't think about her naked. Too late. Jeez, it seems she's really selfish from her first day here. I should seize the initiative from now on. Look, I know you want to be the Mac, but you're not a Mac Daddy. This isn't Return of the Mac, okay? I know that, but seizing the initiative from her seems really difficult. Man, on the subject of difficulties, there's one more that's given me trouble. I will bear with the setup. The thing is, the prologue had me hooked, so I can get through some of this stuff, but this is a little bit like, let's talk about boys and girls and just talk about things instead of doing it.
Yeah, I'll say right now, like, the first half of every single route is very much like, we kind of have to get in the groove of it, and, like, the Fate route is the most egregious out of all of them. Like, where, that, like, not too much happens for a while. I think our first bit of like, oh my god, yes, we're finally doing something, comes at like the end of the end of day 6.
No, rather, the main problem.
Ryan redeemed to talk like a bunny.
Pion, the main problem, Pion. Tosaka will understand Pion if I talk to her, but this person, Pion, doesn't seem to understand Pion, however much I talk to her, Pion. Angie Bun. Should we do something? We should do something.
Should we do something? We should do something.
Yes, you should do something! Saber, huh, Pion? I know she's not a bad person, Pion, but it's like I'm Pion, but also not Pion for her. And that's enough. Saber is back in her room. Tosaka should be resting in her room in the outbuilding. I'm the only one in the living room. There's still time until bedtime, so I should talk to Saber. Honestly, I have to get over my inability to talk to her, or I'm worried about our future. First of all, ignoring her being a servant and all, she is a girl from a younger age. There are a lot of things I'll find out from talking to her, and most of all... I have to get used to her, or Tosaka will constantly make fun of me. Yada yada does it. Yeah, that's troublesome. I just said yari yari daze. That means how troublesome in Japanese. Yeah, that's troubling. Yari yari daze. It's troubling, so I should be able to talk to her more lightheartedly. I return to my room. Next door, past this one small sheet, is Saber's room. Saber, are you awake? I am awake. Is something wrong, Master? Opening the sliding screen silently, Saber enters. I hold on to my heart, pounding from having her actually in front of me. She was in front of you when you made dare you. Listen, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I am gay as fuck. I love girls. And I was a teenager once. But never when I was a teenager did my heart pound when a girl just walked into the room. I've had crushes on girls before, but, like, he is down bad. He is down bad.
Do you think Kinoku Nasu has, like, an actual grasp of how teenagers react to one another?
No. I mean, to be fair, Japan is a sexually repressed society, so, like, they kind of have to act out fantasies rather than talk about certain things. Mm-hmm. But, Nasu likes girls.
Yep.
Calm down. I'm just going to talk to her as a master. All right, now kneel. Shiro, you do not look so well. Have your wounds opened up? No, that's not it. I'm fine already. Are you fine? Everyone's fine here. How are you? It was a boring conversation anyway. Yes, there is no problem. With my current condition, it should take some time to fully heal, but I am still above my average. I should be able to match anyone other than Berserker. It's not confidence or boasting. She is probably just telling the truth. I have no response. Saber's statement should be encouraging to a master, but I don't want such a slender girl to fight. Ugh.
その一つ聞くけど、セイバーは戦うこと以外に何か目的はないのか？せっかくここにいるんだから、他にしたいこととかあるだろ
？I'll ask you something. Don't you have any other objective other than fighting? You're in this time, so don't you have anything else you want to do?
他の目的ですか？そのようなことはありませんが、サーバントは戦うためだけに呼び出されたものです。
Other objectives? I do not have any such things. Servants are only summoned to fight.
それ以外の目的など余分なだけだ。シローの発言はひどく的が外れています。
Any other objectives are useless. Your statements are misdirected. I thought so. I'm pretty much asking one who is summoned to fight not to fight. It's not that I want to tell her that. Well, how should I put this? Saber is lacking in humanity. It would be fine if she were only going to fight, but she's in front of me as an actual person. So it's wrong for her to just fight. If Saber is actually here, I have to have her do something she enjoys.
なあ、セイバー。サーバントってのは過去の英雄なんだろ？なら。
Hey, Saber, servants are heroes from the past, right? So... I stop myself before I ask her what she was like before.
私の新名は教えられません。
I cannot tell you my real name. Saber said that before as a secret between us. So even if I asked her about her past, she wouldn't answer.
シロ、言いかけてやめるのはよくありません。必要な質問なら答えますが。
Shiro, it is not good to stop what you have begun to say. I shall answer if it is necessary.
いや、今のは忘れてくれ。バカなことを口走りそうになっただけだ。
No, forget about it. I was just about to say something stupid. I say that averting my gaze. Saber, do you like my Nintendo? Hey, Saber, have you ever seen the movie The Wizard? Or how about Hackers? Hack the planet! I really was something stupid. I shouldn't have been interested in Saber's true identity, and she refused because she couldn't tell me. If I bring it up again, it will only prove that I'm a no-good master repeating a useless question. But what else is there to talk about besides that? If I can't ask about Saber, the only thing that remains is about me. That would be even more meaningless, though. Now I'm just gonna do what I want. If I can't ask about her true identity, I'll get ready to have her look at me strangely, and I'll ask about things such as what she likes and what she wants for breakfast and...
シロ、あなたから質問がないのなら、私から尋ねていいでしょうか。
Shiro, if you do not have any questions, may I ask you?
いいけど、何？
Huh? You can, but what?
昨夜のことです。シロは私を助けようとしてバーサーカーに打ち倒されました。
About
それは
yesterday.
覚えていますね。
You were cut by Berserker while trying to save me. You remember that, is that correct?
覚えているけど、なんだよ。朝の続きをしたいのか。
Just get Saber a streaming surface.
あんまり思い出させないでくれ。
Get her shutter. I remember. What? You want to continue this morning's conversation? I know it was a thoughtless action, so don't remind me about it. It makes me feel sick. Get Saber a pet. Get her a kitty. Get her a kitty or a bunny.
それは私も同じです。ですがこれはあなたという人間を知るために聞いておくべきことだと思う。
I feel the same way, but I feel that I must ask you to understand.
シロ、あなたはなぜバーサーカーに向かったのです。
Why did you stand up to Berserker?
近寄ればどうなるか、シロには分からなかったのですか。
Did you not understand what might happen to you if you approached us?
それは
That's... I knew that. I understood that I'd be killed if I approached. But I didn't try to save Saber out of optimism that I'd be safe while doing so. Back then, all I thought about was saving Saber. I didn't care about what would happen afterwards. At that time, the most important thing for me was saving Saber. Probably it was just that my fear of not being able to save Saber was greater than my fear of being killed.
悪い忘れた
Sorry, I've forgotten.
一瞬のことだったからなその時の考えなんてわからないきっと気が動転していたんだそうでもなけりゃあんな特攻はできない
It happened in an instant, so I don't know what I was thinking. I was probably confused. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to do something so suicidal. Perhaps because Saber's eyes were so serious. I don't tell her the truth. I just say something to get out of the situation.
つまりただ自然に私を助けようとしたのですね
So, in other words, you automatically tried to save me.
自然じゃない気が動転してたって言っただろ
It wasn't automatic. I told you I was confused.
もう一回あんなことになったらその時はきっとガタガタ震えてる
If something like that happens again, I'll probably be trembling.
そうですねそれが正常な人間です自らの命を無視して他人を助けようとする人間などいない
I see. That is normal for a human. No human would try to save another while ignoring their own life. Wrong! There are plenty of people out there who would sacrifice themselves to save others. This bun included.
ドーン
それは英雄と呼ばれた者たちでさえ例外ではないでしょう
Even heroes should be no exception to that.
ですからそんな人間がいるとしたらその人物の内面はどこか欠落しています
So, if someone like that exists, they would be lacking something.
その欠落を抱えたまま進んでは待っているのは悲劇だけです
If he continued with that missing thing, only tragedy would await. Her deep green eyes are trying to tell me something. I take that and...
しつこいぞセイバーあれは気の迷いだって言ってるだろ俺だって死ぬのは怖いんだそんな聖人君子になんてなれるもんか
You're persistent, Saber. I told you I was just confused. I'm scared of death too. I can't be a saint.
次にあんなことになったらその時はセイバーより自分を優先させるさ
If something like that happens again, I'll save myself before you. Liar! I deflect it with heartless words.
それはよかった私の思い違いなら問題はないでしょうええ確かにシロは臆病です
Shiro, you sit on a throne of lies. That is good. It should be no problem if it was just a misinterpretation on my part. Yes, you certainly are a coward. If you do not make any mistakes, you will become a proper magus.
なんだよ臆病に見えるのか俺
Hey, what's with that? Do I look like a coward?
ええとても置かれた状況を受け入れるために努力するあたりが特にそういった賢明さを時に臆病というのです恐れを知らない者は賢者になれないのと同じですね
Yes, very much so. Mostly the part where you try your best to accept the situation you're in. Such wisdom is sometimes called as cowardice. It is the same as saying that a man without fear cannot be wise. Thank you for the host, Ben. And I do love this dynamic. She must be relieved.
Thank you, Ben. And yeah, I totally agree, Zen. Like the in-between dialogue can sometimes be, at least in this game, in Holotaraxia, I really like their like day-to-day dynamic. But in this game, it's like a lot of, you know, I get what Nasu's trying to go for, but I feel like in some instances he takes like things one step too far. So I feel like in stuff like Holotaraxia and Today's Menu for the Emiya Family, Carnival Phantasm, I feel like they write Saber and Shiro's dynamic better because we don't have to go through this awkward like, oh, she's a girl, no, I'm a tool kind of thing. Like, and don't get me wrong, I like that storyline, but sometimes I feel it leads to like unnatural kind of dialogue, kind of like how you've said like, oh, as soon as like Saber gets into the room, like, oh, Shiro's like heart stops or whatever. You know, sometimes they can go a little step too far. But
Yeah.
overall, I do like the dynamic, and they get a lot of good scenes in the route.
No problem, Ben. I know we're bumping against RDA. I blame
Look,
Kana.
luckily, we're going to be going for longer than RDA. We're going to be going for like we're going from 8 to 8, but it's not going to be the full duration. It'll be as much as Zen can do, which hopefully will be still a good chunk. You know.
The plan is 8 to however long I can stomach, and we'll see. But 8 to 8 is the outline. So
the hope is to at least get past day 5 and into day 6.
Saber says this, smiling a bit. That gesture is so lovely and elegant. Because of it, I cannot think of anything else to say, and we end up staying in the room together a while. And night falls. It's not like I need to talk to Saber or Tosca, so bedtime comes as usual. 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Or rather, 8 p.m. till I get tired. Which, you know, given my disability, might be before 8 a.m. It probably will. But I'm just giving me a buffer because this is supposed to be a donation stream. I'm trying to give extra hours of stream time to you. I'm bringing the savings to you. It's 11 o'clock. The lights in the house are turned off and the people in it sleep to prepare for tomorrow. I can't sleep. This is me. I am very much a nocturnal person because I cannot sleep. Huh. I open my eyes, still on my side. It's the room I've grown accustomed to sleeping in, but it's different today. Hey, Pixel Knight.
Hello.
Jeez, why can I... It's so quiet. Why can I hear Saber's breathing in the next room? Just agree to sleep in the same room, you thirsty little boy. Like, I want to slap your beautiful face. I don't know if you've seen Bob's Burgers, but I'm like Louise right now. Like, I just want to slap him his beautiful face. No, I know. If it's so quiet, it's only natural for me to be able to hear what's going on in the next room. And being able to hear her sleeping makes me imagine her sleeping. Damn it, I can't sleep like this. I'm picturing her in PJs. I'm tired of this hell. I will slap you in the face. Shiro!
I'm tired of this hell.
I need a minute. Shiro, when girls want to be around you, you say yes.
Yeah, some of the dialogue can be kind of like iffy in the first half.
Shiro is definitely down bad. I climb out of the futon, trying not to wake Saber, and I retreat to my usual place. Maybe Shiro needs some water before bed, because he's thirsty.
I'll be back for the record.
Alright. Hey, Kana. Kana, no nuzzling the microphone. My cat says hi. Thank God. I thought Saber would notice, but she must be pretty dull. What? Are you calling Saber stupid? I will slap you. Or maybe she just sleeps deeply. I wonder for a moment whether she can really protect her master like that. But there's no danger now. If servants are connected to their masters, she should wake up when her master is in danger. Tosaka seems to be asleep. And yes, this is the real Tenua version. The lights there are off. She must be defiant or just adaptable. Tosaka must have gotten used to this place in just a day. I really want to just have Archer, like, have target practice against Shiro, because all the bullshit things he says. Well, it really does help having her around and all. Yeah, it helps, even if it's troubling sometimes. For example, the bandage wrapped around my hand. Hide the command spell, huh? I didn't realize until she told me. What, we're gonna pass it off as a tattoo? Yeah, bro. I went around and I got a tattoo at this new place. It was awesome. Nah, don't worry about it, bro. It's all good. The command spell a master bears appears somewhere on their arm. In my case, it is on the back of my left hand. I can't hide it with my clothes, so I'm hiding it with a bandage, even though it looks unnatural. Well, it's easier to say, I got cut and it fell down, than I got a tattoo, because you're still displaying it for the people to see. It's winter, so I'll wear something long over it. Tosaka has hers around the middle of her right hand, or somewhere like that. They say the command spell is different for each master, but I don't think I'll ever see Tosaka's command spell. Well, like, I understand having a tattoo that looks like something, but it's like shining a beacon to your enemy saying, "Hi, I'm a master, come attack me later." The shed is silent. Why can't you be like Casita? Abuela would not stand for this. I know we don't talk about Bruno, but seriously, where is Bruno? This is the place where Lancer cornered me yesterday, and where Saber appeared. The door is still open and the inside is dark, as if denying anyone's entry. But this darkness is familiar to me. Darkness. The old building that I used to play in, the place you could call my real room, stands silently in the cold winter night. Yeah, Ben never does try to hide his Omnitrix, does he? But he can't take it off.
Did I miss anything?
You missed Shiro being dumb again, and darkness. I enter. I close the door to shut out the outside air and turn on the old stove.
2日連続でサボったら親父にどやされる。
Yeah, I considered skipping it just for today, but I shouldn't. Father would get mad at me if I skipped it 2 days in a row. I sit in the middle of the shed and take a deep breath. Finally, something interesting. Alchemy. We're only 2 hours into this playthrough. I mean, an hour and 40 minutes, but even still, like, it feels like a lot of this has just been talking.
Get used to it.
Like, and I know people, like, badmouth visual novels, but I'm like, I'm used to Zero Escape and Danganronpa, where a lot of this is important. Like, a lot of the dialogue is important to what's going on. Training should be continued without rest. Magic is mental training for me, so I shouldn't neglect it for minor reasons. Huh? I adjust my breathing and begin my training. Hi, Cody.
Hi.
Dipper loves you.
I know.
We still haven't punched Shinji in his face yet, but I want to punch Shiro now.
Not yet?
It's been 2 days, 7 hours of game time, and we still haven't punched Shinji in his smug face, and I don't know why.
And now you want to punch someone else too?
The main character, yeah.
That's understandable. Most games you want to punch the main character in the face.
That's my roommate, everybody. That's Cody. I adjust my breathing and begin my training. Inside my head is the usual image. The image of the sword that appears in my empty head. I ignore it and clear my mind. Get in the robot, Shunjin!
Trace on, brain off.
Trace on, brain off. Once I mean, it's you're not wrong. Once I let magical energy flow through me, it's the usual practice of strengthening. The strengthening magic, which I succeeded at for the first time in a few years after being attacked by Lancer. I have to repeat it before I forget it, and make sure I master it, or it'll be a waste. Tres. On. I half close my eyes and release the contents of my lungs. Oh god, I had squid ink in my lungs. Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. The lid. No, the lid. The lid. The lid. Stop. Okay. Right now, this is all. Everything goes away once I'm concentrating on this. The Holy Grail War. Saber. Tosaka. If I empty my mind and forget all the doubts I have, I should be able to sleep tonight. Yay! We're on day 2-4. The 5th day.
Day 5.
Yay!
At last, day 5, where we're gonna
That
get
was
a
the
whole lot more
longest
talking.
day.
Well, no, day 3 is longer. It's just that day 4 feels longer because there's just so much talking.
Talking too much, talking too much, talking. I feel the white sunlight upon me. There must be a draft. I feel a cold wind and slowly wake up. Huh? It's the shed. Again? You fell asleep in the shed again? I pick my body up and shake my sleepy head. I see. I fell asleep here yesterday. Day 5 looking alive. After yesterday's routine, after the training to create another sensation within me, I must have been too lazy to return to my room.
外の様子だと6時前ってところか。
It must still
朝飯の支度しなきゃ。
It must still be before 6. Damn, I should prepare breakfast. I fold up the blanket, straighten up the things I failed to strengthen yesterday, and head back to the house to wash my face. Maybe you can only use strengthening magic when your life is on the line. Did you ever think about that? Maybe you aren't pushing yourself to the limit.
For the record, we're on day 5 now. I should comment that Zen thought like because a couple I think it was like a couple of weeks ago, Zen was like, oh, we're like 2/3 of the way done with the Fate route. I burst out laughing like Zen.
Because I was posting in my games I played in 2021, which is a video that I'm working on, and
yeah, you're just like, yeah, we're already 2/3 of the way through like the Fate route, and I'm like, no, we are not even like. We're a third of the way there if we count the prologue. Not counting the prologue and just counting the Fate route on its own, we're like just gonna be hitting the 1/3 mark after day 5. You know?
Wait,
like,
what?
This route has
what?
What? Yeah, this route has 15 days. This route has 15 days overall. So like, get comfortable because we're not leaving the Fate route for quite a while.
I just what? I need a minute. I need a minute.
15 days for this route, and then 16 each for both Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Field. But with that said, for both Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Field, the two of them are mostly the same for the first 3 days. The first 3 days are like 3.5 even. The first 3.5 days are like mostly identical. In Heaven's Field, they changed day 3 up a little bit, and they add like 3 or 4 scenes with Sakura in Heaven's Field for the first 3 days, but otherwise the scenes are completely identical.
I just, God, you said this wasn't gonna be so long. This is gonna take me 200 goddamn hours, isn't it? Because
I didn't think you were gonna be reading out all the fucking character dialogue.
You don't understand? I am a Shakespearean actor. I majored in film and I minored in theater.
Yeah, if anything, this is why like these aiming for 12-hour streams during the donation marathon are so helpful, because it means we can get a whole like chunk of this route just done during this marathon.
I'm at least gonna try to go for 4 hours today, if nothing else. But
yeah.
We'll see. Okay. It's cold. When I leave the shed, it's really cold outside. Fuyuki City is warm during the winter, but the top of the mountain on this side has the chill of a normal winter. Oh, there's some frost. I should do something about the lawn soon. Or you can make Rin pull her weight. The sound of breaking ice. There is frost on the ground and footprints are formed as I walk. Oh, I see it. Oh, hi, Dipper. He's a Dipper on the back of my chair.
Inu made a good point. Each day is variable in length, so and that is a very good point. There are some days that are like much longer than others. Like remember like how in like when looking at the first 3 days, like day 2 only took like an hour or so, like an hour to an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Dipper says hi.
Hi, Dipper.
So, I wash my face with freezing water and pull myself together. All right. I'm wide awake now. Now that I'm awake, all the things I don't want to think about, like the situation I'm in, come straight to my mind.
そうだ。のんきに顔洗ってる場合じゃなかったっけ?
Oh yeah, I shouldn't be washing my face so calmly. It's 5 to 6. There are a ton of things I have to do, but I should return to my room and check on Saber first.
だよな。
Oh fuck, he's an early bird.
That's a bad thing. I'm a night owl. I am not an early bird. If I will sleep in bed and like Kana will be my pillow. That is how we sleep.
I fluctuate. So, like it really depends on like the time of the year. I'm unfortunately gonna have to like revert to an early bird schedule just because of my final semester of uni. But luckily, it is my final semester.
Yeah, I guess I left the room without saying anything, so I should explain things to her. I'll be troubled if Saber misunderstands things. It's my daily routine to go out to the shed at night, so she should understand if I explain.
Saber にちゃんと説明したら、その後は朝飯の支度だろ? 遠坂は食べないらしいから、Saber の分を足せばいいだけか。
After explaining things to Saber, I should make breakfast. It seems Tosaka won't be eating. How do you know that? So I should just add Saber's share. Oh, in that case I should go and buy more ingredients for the additional people. I should note that before I forget. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. What could it be? It feels like I'm forgetting something really important. That was a fast hour. God, it's 6. I have to hurry or I won't make it.
Yeah, when we're talking about which room Saber is gonna sleep in and what food we're gonna make and all that shit, we gotta have like big dialogue change just for that. But just showing Shira's daily routine, that's too boring.
Well, if I can't remember, it can't be anything important. Did it have something to do with the other 2 people who normally live with you?
Normally live with you? What?
You know, Sakura and Tiger?
I was confused for a second. Yeah. Well, they don't live with him. Like, Tiger's just his caretaker, and Sakura's just someone who likes to come over constantly.
I quietly open the door. The room is just like it was yesterday. There's no sign of Saber waking up in the middle of the night and searching this room. I guess she didn't realize that I escaped the room last night. That's kind of a letdown. I thought Saber might notice. Or did she need sleep so much that she couldn't notice?
I like Shira's cheeky response there.
I see. That must be what she means when she said she needs to sleep frequently. You think? She's sleeping as close to me as she can so she can come to me in case something does happen. You think? Shira just takes a really long time to watch his face. And now we can have a 5-way with Sakura, Saber, and Rin, and Taiga. Well... Either way, it won't make much difference where I go if it's within the house. I can detect intruders from the boundary field. I should be able to protect myself for about a minute with that. And Saber should be able to come save me in a minute wherever I may be in this house. You really think a minute is enough time? That's right, and if it's in the shed, there'll be plenty of places to hide. We saw the shed. There was no place to hide. It's just a bunch of junk in one room. Shed's
good enough. Shed's good enough to hide. So, like, tell that to Lancer.
Tell that to you who fell asleep in the middle of the area. Hi, Dipper. Hi, Dipper. Dipper, you're a good boy. Want to say hi? Come say hi. Dipper, say hi to the chat. Oh, you were just drinking water. You're all wet. Say hi to the chat. All right, go, baby. Go be free.
Yeah, Pixel Knight takes place in early 2004.
Anyway, I shouldn't be scolded for what I did last night. I was considering explaining this to Saber, but it seems there's no need for that. And I don't think I should wake her up either if she's asleep.
Saber, 朝飯の支度をしてくる。セイバーの分も用意しとくけど、眠かったら無理に起きなくていいからな。
Saber, I'm going to prepare breakfast. I'll prepare some for you, but you don't have to get up if you're tired.
また後で来るから、それまで休んでてくれ。
By the way, Ryan put in 600 to talk like a bunny.
I'll come get you later, Pion. So, Pion, rest until then, Pion. Pion, Pion. I call out to her, Pion, and quietly leave the room, Pion. Shiro's very dumb, Pion. There's no one in the living room, Pion. I open the refrigerator and consider what I should make for breakfast. Pion, carrots. Pion. Pion, hippity hoppity bun. Bun. What should I make for breakfast? I don't know. Something for a bunny. And then...
おはよう。朝早いのね、あんた。
Morning. You're up pretty early. Tosuka comes in looking like she's in a really bad mood. That's me when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
どうした？なんかあったのか？
Did Tosuka? What, did something happen?
別に。朝はいつもこんなだから気にしないで。
Nothing. I'm always like this in the morning, so don't worry. I have bags under my eyes, but I'll magic them away. Tosuka crosses the living room like a ghost.
大丈夫かお前。なんか目つきが尋常じゃないぞ。
Hey, are you alright? You don't look alright.
だから気にしないでって言ってるでしょ。顔でも洗えば目が覚めるわ。ここからだとどう行くんだっけ？立ち位置って。
I'm telling you, don't worry. I'll wake up when I wash my face. How do I get to the bathroom from here?
そっちの廊下からのが近い。顔を洗うだけなら玄関側の廊下に洗面所がある。
You can take that hallway. There's a bathroom in the hallway by the entrance if you're going to wash your face. I just spent an hour in there.
ああ、そういえばあったわね、そんなのが。
Oh, yeah, there was one in there, wasn't there? I'm not sure how much she heard, but Tosuka waves her hand and leaves. And then, just as Tosuka disappears into the hallway, I hear a bell informing me of a visitor.
シロ、誰か来たけど。
Shiro, someone's here. I hear Tosuka's voice from the hallway.
ああ、気にしないでいい。この時間に来るのは身内だから。
Oh, don't worry about it. Only my friends come at this time. It'll be Sakura arriving at this time. Sakura has a spare key, so I shouldn't need to go to the door. It's not Sakura if they ring the doorbell.
まったく、チャイムなんて押さなくていいって何度言っても聞かないんだからな、さくらは。
Jeez, she never listens, even though I keep telling her she doesn't need to ring the bell. Sakura is like a member of the family, so she can come in when she wants. But she's polite, and she only comes in after saying, excuse me. Tadaima. By the way, Phil, in your stream, when you're talking about asking when people say I'm home, Tadaima, I do that to the cats.
Can I just say,
Yeah?
even if, like, my own family and stuff, I don't like it when they just barge in and everything. I appreciate it when they knock and, like, let me answer the door and stuff to let them in.
Okay, okay. That's fine, but let's say if it's your brother who has a key to your house and you're just coming in for breakfast.
Did he text ahead of time?
No.
Then no, he can wait at the goddamn door.
That actually reminds me of something a family friend did. Basically, so a family friend of ours who is Macedonian, his parents live in Macedonia and he's been away from them for a long time, and he straight up visited his parents in Macedonia, but thing is he didn't tell them, so he took a flight to Macedonia, went to
Good
the
night,
village,
Cody.
and just went into and just entered his house like nothing, and it was just like, hey mom, hey dad, what's up? And he gave his parents the biggest fucking shock. They couldn't speak for like the rest of the day, and it's like, dude, man, like you should. I won't say his name, but he's like, dude, you should at least told, like, if you're gonna do that, then what you should do is say, hey, I'm gonna be visiting you guys. Yeah, I was thinking like sometime next month I'll come visit you, and then you're there in like 3 days. Like, you should at least do that. Like, give them the expectation that you're gonna be visiting, and then do that. He damn near almost gave them a heart attack.
Like, my ex-friend Ray used to do that, where he'd just walk into my house without telling me, and that was a little bit much, because like I at least like to know when you're coming over. But if it's a routine, then I'm fine with it, because if it's like every morning you come over, then you probably don't need to ring the bell.
Yeah, especially because they've agreed, like, especially because like Sakura has already like asked Shiro about it, and he's like, yeah, you're welcome here anytime. So yeah, it's completely cool.
By the way, the mystery man was Cody, my roommate. He doesn't often say stuff, but when he wants to, he brings stuff up. That must be one of Sakura's good points, but if she's considerate all the time, she'll... Hold on. Sakura is at my house? I run through the hallway. Scolding myself for my stupidity comes later. I have to get to the entrance and make her go home before she sees Tosaka.
I consider them an alternative.
I reach the entrance out of breath, but it's too late. There. This is gonna be good. I just, their faces. Shiro, are you having a brothel in your house? Is Tosaka greeting the guest, even though I didn't ask her to?
Oh,
huh?
dear.
And Sakura just standing there surprised. Sakura is at the door and Tosaka's in the hallway. With an indescribable tension, the two look at each other. Good morning, Mato-san. Are you surprised to see me here? Tosaka asks, as if looking down on Sakura from the hallway. Tosaka-senpai? Her face asks, why? Sakura looks up at Tosaka with fear in her eyes. Damn it! I can't call out to them. They are ignoring me and staring at each other. There's no room for me to say anything. All I can do is think how to explain things to Sakura. But before I can think up a good explanation... Senpai, what is this? Sakura looks at me as if asking for help. Yeah, well, it's a long story. You see, we're girlfriends now. You're not giving yourself any favors here. Like, man. When all three of your wives are in one room and they're asking why.
Literally.
ならないわよ。単に私がここに下宿することになっただけだもの。
It's not long. I'm just staying over here. Clearly. She cuts off my sentence and just states the point.
先輩、本当なんですか？
Senpai, is that true? You're having sex behind my back.
要点だけ言えばな。ちょっとした事情があって、遠坂にはしばらくうちにいてもらうことになった。
The short answer is yes. There are circumstances, so I have her staying here now.
ごめん、連絡を入れ忘れた。朝から驚かせてすまなかった。
Sorry, I forgot to tell you and surprised you. How could you forget someone who comes over every single day except for the weekend? Who loves you with every fiber of her being, who makes you food? And how would you think that she would just be okay with you bringing another girl over your house? You gotta, like, I'm all for poly, but you gotta tell people, man.
謝らないでください、先輩。確かに驚きましたけど、そんなのはいいんです。
But please,
今の話。
please don't apologize, senpai. I was certainly surprised, but that's fine. But what you said, you really...
ええ、これは私とシローで決めたことよ。家主であるシローが同意したんだから、もう決定事項なの。
Yes, that is what Shiro and I have decided. The head of the household, Shiro, decided. So that's how it is. What are you saying, Rin? Are you trying to, like, edge out all the competition?
この意味、わかるでしょ、マトウさん。
You understand what this means, right, Mato-san?
わかるって何かですか？
No, don't make Sakura cry. Understand what?
It is heavily implied that Rin likes Shiro in every single route.
来られても迷惑だ
And
し。
basically in just Fate and Heaven's Feel, she just accepts that, like, you know, she lost.
It seems you have been taking care of Shiro up to now, but this means he doesn't need that anymore. It'll be a bother if you come here, and it's for your sake not to come here.
No, I mean Rin.
Sakura looks down and falls silent.
I mean, of
After-
course, Sakura likes Shiro in all three routes, but even Rin, I would say. I would say the only one who doesn't gain like deep, intimate feelings for Shiro across all three routes is Saber, who only does so in the Fate route.
Sakura looks down and falls silent. After a brief moment of silence, suddenly,
わかります。
I don't know. We knew. I don't want to get into it now because like we've still yet to like get into like other sections of the route, but like I would say that Rin likes Shiro in all three routes.
I don't understand.
はい。
Huh?
私には遠坂先輩のおっしゃることがわからないと言いました。
I said I have no idea what Tosuka Senpai is talking about.
ちょっとさくら、あんた。
Hey, Sakura.
お邪魔します先輩。お台所お借りしますね。
Excuse me, Senpai. I'll be using the kitchen. Sakura enters the house with a bow and goes into the living room, ignoring Tosuka. What? Tosuka's standing there, astonished. The same goes for me, too. This is the first time I've seen Sakura act like that, so I don't know what to say. I'm kind of surprised that Sakura did that. I was afraid she would run out crying. But also, catfight. No, that is surprising, but something else was unexpected too.
おい、遠坂。お前、どうして桜が俺ん家に来てるって知ってたんだよ。今まで桜が俺の世話をしてたなんてお前に言った覚えはないぞ。
Hey, Tosaka, how did you know Sakura was coming over to my house? I don't remember telling you about it. You're sus.
ああ、それなら前にちょっと小耳に挟んだだけよ。ただの偶然。
Huh? Oh, I just heard it about it before somewhere. It's just coincidence. Real smooth there.
それより驚いたわ。あの子、ここじゃあんなに元気なの？学校とじゃ大違いじゃない。
But I'm surprised. Is she always so energetic here? She's totally different from when she's at school. It must have been really unexpected, as Tosca says this with disappointment. That must mean Tosca knows Sakura pretty well. Sakura seems to have known Tosca, so they must have had a friendship I didn't know about. Well, that aside...
いや、俺も驚いてる。あんなにトゲトゲしい桜は初めて見た。うちに手伝いに来てくれてる時と学校での桜は変わらないよ。今のは鬼のかく乱ってのに票を投じる。
No, I'm surprised as well. That's the first time I've seen Sakura be so snappy. She's just the way she is at school when she comes to help around here. I'd say this is a special case.
そうなんだ。まずったわね。桜がこうなるのはシロの口から説明すればよかった。
I see. This is bad. I never knew Sakura was so perverse. I should have let you explain things. You literally implied that you were his girlfriend now. Is everyone in this a moron? I love you, but you're hopeless. She's right. I would have been able to explain things better than the merciless Tosaka.
済んだことは仕方がないだろ。それよりまずいって何がだよ。
What's done is done, but what's bad about it? The fact that she implied that you two are lovers?
そりゃまずいでしょう。これからこの家は戦場になるかもしれないのよ。だから私たち以外の人間を寄せつけないようにって桜をたしなめたのに、あれじゃあ逆に追い出すのが難しくなったじゃない。
Of course it's bad. This place might turn into a battlefield. I warned Sakura so we can keep unrelated people away from here. But it seems it'll be harder to get her out now.
あれでたしなめてたのか。俺はてっきりいじめてるのかと思った。
You were warning her? I thought you were tormenting her. Yeah, I thought you were saying, hey, this is my bitch. This is my man.
そこ、なんかつまんないこと言った？今。
Hey, did you say something? If you mess with me, I will burn you.
率直な感想だよ。それより桜のことだ。どうする？あの分じゃ帰ってくれそうにないぞ。
Just an honest opinion. Anyways, about Sakura. What should we do? I don't think she'll go home now. Everyone is a moron, but it strangely works. Yeah, that's...
そんなのなんとかするしかないでしょう。で、桜が来るのは朝だけ？それとも夕食の時使ってるの？
I can't.
誤解を招くような言い方するなよな。 朝は毎日だけど
I'm back. What I missed.
多くないぞ
Hold on. We'll just have to do something. So, does Sakura only come in the mornings? Or are you using her during the evenings, too? I lost it at that because what the fuck?
Bruh.
What? Come on.
Bruh. Not yet, Rin. Not yet. Too soon.
Don't want it to be misinterpreted. She always comes in the mornings, but not so much for dinner. Rin is like oddly perverse, and yet like the way she says stuff is like she doesn't understand the meaning of the words.
Solution: lesbian sex between who?
それじゃあこれからは毎日になりそうね
And somebody clipped probably me just reacting to I see, then it would be every day from now on.
毎日って何がさ
Huh? Every day? What is... Tosuka sighs at my response. After that, Tosuka remains in the living room and Sakura begins to prepare breakfast in the kitchen. I feel uneasy about leaving Sakura and Tosuka together in the living room, but I'm not stupid enough to forget about Saber. It seems Sakura is angry about Tosuka being here, so things will only get worse if Saber comes out now.
Alright, Ryan, I know you have a bit of a, have a bit of a typing issue because of I think you said dyslexia. But I'm sorry, I just have to comment. Saksua. Yes, my favorite Fate Stay Night character, Saksua.
Also, I can just imagine Saber coming out and being like, "Who is this? Who is this?" Well, you see, this is my girlfriend, Sakura, and this is my other girlfriend, Rin, and this is Saber, my wife.
Do you want to die, Shiro?
People die when they are killed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Heaven forbid.
Because of that, I decided to explain the situation to Saber.
というわけなんだ
So that's the situation.
さくら今うちに来てくれてる子はさくらって言うんだがさくらは魔術師でも何でもない普通の子で聖杯戦争なんかに巻き込むわけにはいかないだろうできれば知らないままでしばらくうちから離れていてほしいんだが
Sakura, the person here right now is called Sakura. She's not a magus, and she's just a normal girl, so we can't have her involved in the Holy Grail War. If I can help it, I want her to stay away from this place without learning anything. No, I didn't come here to consult her on how to get Sakura away from here.
だからだな今朝のさくらはどうもおかしいんだ
Well, Sakura is acting strangely this morning.
遠坂が原因なんだがそこに追い打ちをかけるのもどうかと思ういやだからさくらは見知らぬ他人がうちにいることに驚いてるんだそこにセイバーが出てくるとさらにおかしくなりそうなんだが待て俺なんかセイバーに失礼なこと言ってないか
Tosuka is the reason, but I don't want to shock her even more. Well, Sakura is already surprised that a stranger is here. I think it'll get worse if you come out, so... Wait, I'm not insulting you, am I, Saber?
いいえシロの言いたいことはわかりますつまり私はここで待機していればいいのですね
No, I understand what you're saying. So I should remain here, yes?
そうしてくれると助かるさくらを送り出したらすぐに戻ってくるから朝食はその時で
Yes, that would really help. I'll come back as soon as I see Sakura out. So let's have breakfast then. Saber nods silently. Wow, thank God Saber is so understanding. Alright. I'm worried about the living room too, so I should hurry back there. Shiro.
なんだセイバー
What is it, Saber? You should be careful how many girlfriends you keep. When Taiga finds out.
はいそのようなことを私に説明する必要はありませんが もう少し落ち着くべきです。先ほどからシローの言動は破綻しているかと。
You do not need to explain such things to me, but you should calm down a bit. Your actions are a bit strange. I mean, it's not like we're married. Well, we are engaged in a pact to each other, but we... Oh, wait, we are married. Am I panicking? Who is panicking? No one's panicking. Whoever said that, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
とても今に戻るのでしたら、その前に気を落ち着けることです。
Yes, if you are to return to the living room, you should calm down beforehand. Saber advises me in her usual tone. So, the everyday breakfast begins as if nothing has happened. Oh god, my back.
Oh, you good?
I'm trying to last at least till 11 my time, but my back's starting to hurt.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I want to do as much as I possibly can, but I hate cold winter. I will try. So, the everyday breakfast begins as if nothing has happened. Here you go, senpai. How about you, Tosaka-senpai? Would you actually like poison in yours? Sakura's handing out the rice bowls, just like her usual self. You know what I need? A new back, Ryan. I don't know what happened while I was gone, but the tension between the two has disappeared. Well, at least on the surface. Okay, I'll have some. After pondering for a moment, she takes the bowl from Sakura. But I like Rin. Sakura smiles and starts to set up the miso soup and other things like the fried eggs. Fried eggs. Get myself hungry again. Hold on, I need my Gatorade. I will say this. If we do end at 3, we at least completed a day. We got to day 5. We've been on that same day for a long time.
Well, again, that's only because we've been segmenting these Fate Stay Night streams because we've barely been streaming.
But also, normally I would be streaming 2 hours. I at least want to go longer than 2 hours, so. The whole point of this is to give back to the fans for all their wonderful, generous donations. I am so very thankful. And while some days my back and body may break, I want to at least give back in some way. So I hope you're enjoying. Tosaka watches her with a complex expression.
Tosaka, お前朝飯は食べない主義じゃなかったっけ?
Tosaka, I thought you weren't one to eat breakfast. Oh, he got you this time.
用意されたものは食べるわ。当然の礼儀でしょ、それって。
I'll eat whatever's prepared. That's only polite, you know. I don't know what's bothering her, but she glares at me and picks up her chopsticks.
ま、いいならいいか。それじゃ、いただきます。
Well,
結局支度を任せてすまなかったな、さくら。
Well, I guess it's good for you. Itadakimasu. And sorry to make you prepare breakfast, Sakura. Actually, I'm a vampire, Shiro. No, that's Phil.
I'm not a vampire, I'm a fae. Get it right.
Have you ever seen you in the sunlight?
Yes.
or reflected in a mirror?
Yes.
No, we haven't. Dr. Van
Yes,
Helsing,
I
get
can-
in on this.
I can take a fucking photo if you want.
Yes, take a photo. All I know is that I will get in my JoJo Van Helsing pose, and then I will suck your blood. Because I'm the true vampire. No, this is my job, so please don't worry about it. Then I'll have some too.
まったくいい身分だこと。後輩に朝食作らせるなんてどうも思う気がしなかった。まあそれはおいおい問い詰めるとして。いただきます。
What a wonderful position you're in. What kind of king are you, making it your junior prepare your breakfast? Well, I'll ask about that later, and just eat breakfast for now. Somebody's jelly. They are both jelly of each other, because Rin definitely wanted that Shiro, and pushed herself in here, but didn't know about Sakura, and Sakura was just like, oh, hell no. God, no conversation. It's not that terrible a mood, and anyway, it's always like this during breakfast. Sakura and I aren't talkative, so it's natural for our meals to be quiet. That's a good question. Is Vlad the Impaler a heroic spirit?
I can check.
So why is it that our breakfasts are always loud?
Wait a minute, why the fuck do I even have to freaking ask that? Yes, he is. He's one of the main 7th Fate Apocrypha.
You got the Phil. This is your one job. You have one job. Vlad and Dracula? Yeah. Ooh.
They're one in the same, yes. They are one in the same.
I cannot wait to see Dracula. And you know what? When we review Fate for the Fate Marathon, I'm gonna be like, I guess this ties into the Universal Monsters Marathon.
Well, we're not gonna be into Apocrypha for some time, since we're focusing on all the Stay Night, like the main Stay Night universe stuff first.
Hold on, something's clicking in my head. Where's Taiga? Senpai, was the fish seasoned too strongly? No, it's fine, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. Tiger! How is this boy so dense? Like, I know he died twice, 3 times in one day. But if you have enough brain cells to continue doing what you have to do... Yare daze. You thought it was Shiro, but it was I, Dio. What is it? I try to conclude that if I can't remember it, it can't be important, but I feel like that would be a terrible mistake. Twice in one day, Shiro. I feel uneasy, as if I'm ignoring a disease that could kill me if left untreated. Oh well, it probably isn't important. You thought it wasn't important, but it was I, Tiger. I forcefully made myself understand. And then... It's just... This is a comedy of errors. Like, I've seen The Importance of Ernest. I love that play. But it has nothing on this. Morning. Man, I slept in. FUJI-NEE enters with loud footsteps. I see. It's not that I couldn't remember. I just wanted to postpone the problem by forgetting about it. Hiro, food. Are you Kana? Because you're acting like Kana now. Kana's sleeping in her cat tree right now, but she would be so upset. She'd be like, "Hey, I don't only say food. I say mom, food." and she's very loud. FUJI-NEE'S sits Japanese style in her usual seat. Good morning, Fujimura-sensei. Wait, how does... Oh, yeah, because he's a homeroom teacher, that's right.
Yeah.
I like how nobody's surprised.
I mean, of course Rin would know who FUJI-NEE is.
By the way, while we're talking about Kana needing food, if you want to help donate to the Kana Food Fundraiser and, help me, I'm pushing myself to play more than possible, links are down below, because Kana's a big chonk. And the thing about EBT cards is they don't count for pet food. You cannot buy pet food with EBT. You cannot buy napkins or paper towels or other big essentials like hand soap you can't buy with EBT. You can only use it to buy food. You can use it to buy chocolate, which is weird. But if you want to help us get food for Kana, please donate a little bit. Or you could donate to my Ko-fi, or you could donate to the Patreon, whichever you wish. Everything goes to help feed my big kitty. She's wasting away. Look at her. Look at her. She's skin and bone. Anyway. The two's greetings are in strange unison. Here you go, Sensei. It's not much, but please have some. Sakura gives her a bowl with her usual smile. Oh, speaking of which, Chiaki's here. Chiaki also needs food. Chiaki, a big girl.
Pixel Knight redeemed 200 to hydrate, by the way.
Thank you, Pixel Knight.
Luckily, day 5 isn't as long, although it does have 2 really funny comedy scenes, this being one of them.
I hope we can at least finish day 5. That's my hope. She takes the bowl and tilts her head. She knows something is wrong, but she can't tell what it is. FUJI-NEE quietly starts to eat. And after finishing one bowl of rice, she quietly whispers in my ear.
In terms of day 5, if we go to 4 hours, then we can probably get close. But it won't be done in 3 hours.
Okay, we'll see how I feel, but my back is really starting to hurt.
See how you feel.
Okay, I apologize.
Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, because we have like 8 to have listed as 8 to 8. Will you be and this is just a general question for the entire donation marathon? Will you be stopping this session, taking like a few hours break, and then potentially doing a second session of the day, or will you just be doing this one session?
It really depends on my bones. If it's something like my back and my chest, then it's gonna be the end of the session. But if I'm feeling fine, I'll just take a rest in between. It's just, unfortunately, when it comes to something like this, I can't predict whether my bones are going to be, like, all good, or if I'm just going to be hurting near the end. So I'm trying my best.
We can at the very least, like play it by ear, and once this session ends, we'll give you some rest. And in a few hours, if you're feeling good, we can do a second session. But see how you feel.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to stretch out my back a little bit. Actually, I have a back scratcher. Oh,
nice. Back scratcher.
Back scratcher. My mom got it for me because she knows I have back issues.
Oh, nice, nice.
And it comes in handy.
But at the very least, we are gonna get a funny scene by the end of this session.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I think the main takeaway is that I'm broken and I need your help.
Again, any amount helps. If you guys can donate, please do. Any amount helps.
Okay.
ねえシロどうして遠坂さんがいるの？
Hey, Shiro, why is Tosuka-san here?
それは今日からうちに下宿することになったからかな。
That's because she's staying here now. I explained things to her truthfully.
あ、そうなの。遠坂さんも変わったことするのね。
Oh, I see. Tosuka-san sure does some strange things. What?
あいつ学校じゃ猫かぶってる。
Yeah, she's a weirdo. She keeps a mask on at school. Hey, wearing masks at school is only polite. It keeps the spreading of germs.
そっか。今日からここに下宿するのか。
I see, so she's staying here, huh? She understands and takes a sip of her miso soup. What do you mean staying here, Shiro? I love this so much.
I love the fucking colors going inverted there for a second.
The table is thrown up. No, not the tables. Flipping the tables.
Devon, get the table.
I need a chair. A chair. Fortunately, Sakura's on the other side, and Tosuka has already moved out of the way, so it seems I'm the only victim.
何すんだよ藤根。味噌汁だぞ、炊きたてのご飯だぞ、つくね煮込んだ鍋物だぞ。こんなもんかけられたら熱いだろって。なぜに朝っぱらから鍋物だぞ。
What are you doing, FUJI-NEE? This is miso soup, cooked rice, and food cooked in pot. Wait, marijuana? It'll be hot if you spilled it on me. Hey, why are we having food in a pot for breakfast anyway? Probably hot pot.
同い年の女の子を下宿させるなんて超ラブコメだい。そんなたちの悪い冗談じゃ笑ってやらないんだから。
Urusai! What are you thinking, Shiro? What kind of love comedy are you in, letting a girl stay over? No, it's not even funny. You should be dating me.
Shut up! I literally in Whole Lotta Dark say there's a scene where she delivers like a really English like shut up!
Shut up!
笑いを取るつもりなんかねえってば。てか、やけどする。さくら、タオルくれ、タオル。
I'm not trying to make anyone laugh. No, more importantly, this is hot. I'll get burned. Sakura, get me a towel.
はい。冷やしたタオルでしたら用意しておきました、先輩。
Here you go. I've prepared a cold towel, senpai.
サンキュー、助かる。うわっ、襟元が。
Thanks. Oh, whoa. A piece of chicken fell on my shirt. It's a hot one too.
タオルは後。そんなことより申し開きしなさいしろ。あんた本気でそんなこと言ってるの？
The towel comes later. Listen up, Shiro. Are you saying this seriously?
そんなの当たり前だ。俺がこの手の冗談苦手だって知ってるだろ？
Of course. You know I'm not one to joke like this.
とにかく、遠坂はうちに止めるんだ。文句は聞くけど、変更はしないから言うだけ無駄だぞ。
Anyways, I'm letting Tosuka stay here. I'll listen to complaints, but I won't change my mind.
そんなの大却下。何のつもりか知らないけど、ダメに決まってるでしょ。同い年の女の子と一緒に暮らすなんて、そんなのお姉ちゃん許しません。
I object. Objection! I don't know what you're up to, but I can't allow it. One-chan wouldn't allow you to live with a girl your age. Just think of all the hormones. Hormones.
If you do this, it's gonna turn into an H game. We can't have that. This series is gonna fucking become a multi-million-dollar earning franchise.
Unless I'm involved in it. 5-way.
No, 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 no.
FUJI-NEE roars. Well, I guessed it. FUJI-NEE is my guardian and a school teacher. I don't think I can escape such a situation with merely 100 beatings from the Shinai or even from a real sword. But I guess you could say it's ill fortune that I have to push through with this. Listen, I know she's a guardian and there's a bit of an age gap. But Tiger's also really cool.
いや、そこをなんとか。別にやましい気持ちなんてないし、遠坂とはそういう関係でもないんだ。ただ、たまたま事故に遭ったっていうか、成り行きで部屋を貸すことになっただけなんだってば。
You have to. I don't have any bad intentions, and we're not like that. I could just say we got into an accident and I end up letting her use a room here as a result. This is how Shiro dies again. Probably. Shut up! I can't allow it! I won't allow it! How dare you! How dare you! Indecent! Won't somebody think of the children?
If you're a child watching this, please don't. We're gonna get to some really fucked up places.
This is not for children. I do not make content for children. Yeah, this is a Hildebrand quest level awesome. I won't allow her to stay here. I don't know Tosuka-san's circumstances, but make her go home at once. Damn, she won't even listen. Crap. I guess she isn't someone I can just convince.
先生、下宿は許しませんとおっしゃいますけど、私はすでに一泊してしまったのですが。
We had sex. Hot, steamy sex.
Sensei, you say you would not allow me to stay here, but I have already spent a night here, and it was very wonderful. And then, Tosuka says those words like pouring cold water on FUJI-NEE.
Turns out Rin's definition of sex is masturbating in a cold sweat outside Shiro's room.
Huh? Oh my god, that face, Tiger.
ですから、昨日止めさせていただいたんです。
And Chiaki's looking at me like, what the hell is going on? She's like, have you gone insane, mother? have you gone insane? I said I was allowed to stay here yesterday.
Why are you playing this ridiculous porn game?
It is not porn. There hasn't been porn in over 2 days of gameplay. I said I was allowed to stay here yesterday.
いいえ、正確には土曜の夜からお邪魔していますから、2泊でした。今は別棟の客間を借りて荷物も運んであります。
No, I stayed here from Saturday evening, so I have stayed here for 2 nights, to be accurate. I have borrowed the room in the outbuilding, and my luggage is already there.
どうでしょう、先生。客観的に見て、私はもう下宿している状況なのですが。
How about it, Sensei? Looking at things objectively, it seems that I am already staying here. FUJI-NEE'S face goes pale.
なんてことするのよ。こんなことキリツグさんが知ったらどうなるか分かってるの？
Shiro, what have you done? Do you know what would happen if Kiritsugu-san found out about this? You're having sex with this woman? You're supposed to save yourself for Sakura. Wait until
Good
you
job,
learn
son.
about.
Good job, son. Start a harem.
Wait until you learn about Saber Taiga.
どうなるかって。親父だったら間違いなく喜ぶぞ。男の解消とかなんとか言って。
I bet he'd be happy. He'd say something about a man's resourcefulness or whatnot.
I do like like little like waving hands back and forth animation.
Yes.
It's little anime. Like Fate Stay Night is very like limited in terms of its like production values. Like the CGs are great, but in terms of the actual like movement of like the character portraits and such, like it's very limited. But like they do some like really funny stuff with the portraits, especially in Hollow Ataraxia. They do some really creative stuff.
So it's like our show.
No, legit, yes. Like I get the inspiration for like how to move the puppets from Hollow Ataraxia specifically.
Like I give ideas on stuff to do for our puppets from like Danganronpa and from Fate, and I'm just like, Phil, can you make this work? And Phil sometimes goes above and beyond, and I'm just like, wow.
I'm really gonna have to be put to the test with some of the stuff we have coming up.
Yes. Hope you like the Dracula episode. Ugh. I feel the same way. Kiritsugu-san was really indulgent with girls. I see, so you inherited that, you idiot! Listen, I am a girl of taste. I will have any girl that is consenting and of age, and I will have girls who are willing to love me. I am poly. Like Phil, I choose you. FUJI-NEE'S grabs my collar and shakes me around. Well, the inheritance aside, it was father's belief that girls should be protected. I don't go around telling people that like father did, but I do believe he was right. No wonder he has a bad idea of girls. His father was a womanizer.
That's not inaccurate.
God. It's like friggin' the monk Miroku with the wind tunnel and but what? Do you need help? I think a man would have to be tough to recognize that cold-hearted person as a girl. Listen, Rin is amazing. Have you seen her butt? Have you seen her butt? You have to see her butt, then tell me she's not amazing. Please, I can't do anything about the situation. I have high expectations of your political skills. And as we all know from the trending tab, VTubers' butts are politics.
You know, this is why the fucking the Emiya residence has like a big wall right at its entrance. It's like we're gonna build a wall and to keep all the freaking girls out of the house so Shiro isn't horny all the time.
Yeah, it's why he's always in the shed, because he wasn't allowed to have his girls, I say, while being shaken. VTubers' butts are political. Okay, then I'll settle this immediately. My knees. Okay, ow. Arthritis is kicking up again.
Oh.
Sorry, give me a second.
I'm
gonna wait till the end of the scene. Ow.
Yep.
I'm sorry, it comes at the worst times.
It's okay. I say we finish this scene and then we'll take a break.
Okay. Fujimura-sensei, only screams will come out of Emiya-kun even if you shake him. So please stop. Well, breakfast might come out too.
何より四郎の教育係として東坂さんの下宿は認めません。
What? That serious face doesn't scare me, Tosca-san. As a teacher and as Shiro's guardian, I can't allow you to stay. FUJI-NEE lets go of me, confronts Tosca. It must be her natural instincts. She must have thought Tosca would get her if she kept concentrating on me.
それはなぜでしょうか。うちの学校には下宿している生徒も少なくありません。生徒の自主性を伸ばすのが我が校の方針ではありませんでしたか？
Why is that? There are many students that are boarding at our school. Is it not our school policy to encourage students' independence? Ooh, she got you there.
何よ、難しいこと言ったって大体ですね、こんなところに下宿したって自主性なんて芽生えません。
What? Even if you use difficult words, you still can't stay. You can't get independence from staying in a place like this.
ご飯は勝手に出てくる。いつも綺麗。お風呂は勝手に沸いてるっていう夢のようなお家なんだからここ。楽しかったよ、お父さん。
This place is a dream house. It prepares meals for you, prepares baths for you, and is always clean without you doing anything. You'll be corrupted if you stay in a place like this. FUJI-NEE, I think that's just you.
Oh god. Shiro pulls all the weight while everyone else just leeches off of him. It's like your ex-roommate.
Oh god, don't remind me of her. FUJI-NEE. That statement is problematic coming from a teacher.
それにね、原則として下宿していい生徒は家が遠い生徒だけよ。東坂さんのお家、確かにここより遠いけど登校できない場所じゃないでしょう。さくらちゃんだってあっちから通ってるんだから下宿する必要なんてありません。
And as a rule, only students living far away can board at someone's house. Tosca-san's house is farther from school than here, but it's not like you can't go to school from there, right? Even Sakura-chan commutes from that area, so there's no need to stay here.
それが今うちは全面的な改装を行っているんです。
But my house is undergoing complete remodeling right now.
古い建物ですからそこかしこにガタが来てしまっていて、改装が終わるまではホテルで暮らそうと考えていたのですが、偶然通りかかってエミヤ君に相談したところ、それはお金がもったいないからうちを使えばいいと言ってくれたんです。
It is an old building, so it's getting a bit unsteady. I was thinking of staying at a hotel until the remodeling is done, but when I explained the situation to Emiya-kun as he happened to pass by, he said I could use this house rather than waste money. And think about how dangerous it is at night. People can get killed out there.
それは確かに白っぽい発言ね。
That does sound like something Shiro would say. Damn it.
はい、あまり面識のないエミヤ君からの提案には驚いたのですが、確かにホテル暮らしなんてもったいないし、何より学生らしくありません。それなら学友であるエミヤ君のお家にご厄介になった方が勉強になると思ったのです。
Yes, I was surprised by the idea coming from Emiya-kun, with whom I am not too well acquainted. But staying at a hotel is indeed costly, and most of all, unstudent-like. So I thought it would be more beneficial for me to stay at Emiya-kun's house instead. FUJI-NEE groans. Since Tosca's answer and attitude are so student-like, it seems that as a teacher, supposedly, FUJI-NEE cannot object. Oh, by the way, Kana says hi.
Hi, Kana.
Hi. I, too, am like FUJI-NEE. I eat lots. And I don't contribute anything to the household. Except for cuddles.
Oh god, you're mean.
話はわかりました。けど、それでも問題はあるでしょ。東坂さんとシロは女の子と男の子なんだから、一つ屋根の下で暮らすというのはどうかと思うわ。
I understand your situation, but isn't there a problem? You are a girl, and Shiro is a boy. So I don't know what could happen if the two of you stay under one roof. FUJI-NEE, we're both lesbians.
Shiro's a boy, though.
Not in my headcanon. I'm Shiro in this headcanon, so I'm a...
Lol. Oh, that's gonna make some upcoming parts really awkward.
どんなことでしょうか、先生。
What do you mean by that, sensei?
だからね、遠坂さん美人だし、シロもなんだかんだって男の子だし、間違いがあったら嫌だなって。
Well, Tosuka-san is pretty, and Kana is licking my hand, and Shiro is a guy, so I thought I wouldn't, like it if a mistake got made.
何も間違いはありません。私の部屋は別棟の隅。エミヤ君の部屋は蔵の近くにある和室です。距離にしてみれば10メートル以上離れているじゃないですか。
There won't be any. Stop talking, Rin. There won't be any. My room is on the edge of the outbuilding, and Emiya-kun's room is the room by the shed. It's more than 20 meters away. I believe there won't be any problems with this much distance between us.
別棟には鍵もかかるし、違う家みたいなものだけど。
You can't see it, but Kana's being really cute. She's rolled onto her back and is begging for scritches. Yeah, the outbuilding can be locked, so it's like a separate house, but...
でしょ？それとも藤村先生はエミヤ君を信用していないとでも？先ほど先生はエミヤ君の教育係だとおっしゃいました。なら、エミヤ君がどのような性格かは、私より藤村先生の方がご存知だと思います。彼がそのような間違いを犯すというのでしたら、私も下宿先には選びませんが。
Right. Or are you saying that you don't trust Emiya-kun? You said earlier that you are Shiro's teacher. Then I believe you know his personality better than I do. If he was the type to make that sort of mistake, I would not stay here.
失礼ね。シロはちゃんとしてるもん。絶対女の子を泣かせるような子じゃないんだから。
How dare you? Shiro is a gentleman. He would make a girl cry. Check and mate.
なら安心でしょ。私もエミヤ君を信用していますから。ここなら安心して下宿できると思ったのです。
Then it should be fine. I trust Emiya-kun too. I knew I could stay here safely. The intensity in FUJI-NEE disappears. I guess it's decided now. There are lots of things to follow up, but I bet Tosuka can get through those. So I guess Tosuka played like a damn fiddle.
He played her like a damn fiddle.
Played like a fiddle, Fitz. So I guess Tosuka officially has citizenship in my house now. And that's the end of that scene. I think this is a good stopping point, because I'm starting to... If nothing else, my arthritis is starting to act up, and I need to, like, get up and walk and, like, rest my back for a minute. But I'm gonna change this, writing to orgy at Shiro's house.
We need to build a wall, and Shinji is gonna pay for it.
We need to build a wall, and Shinjin needs to get in the robot. Alrighty, with that being said, I am Zenith Warrior Princess. Thank you so much for coming to this extra long donation stream. Again, if you're watching this afterwards as a VOD or whatnot, just, you know, make sure to donate whatever little bit you can to help Kana get some food. If you don't have anything, spread the word. Any little bit helps. But thank you so much for the support you've given already.
And for this, and for those here right now, We may be back later. We'll keep you updated on both Discord for those who are in the Discord server and also on Twitter. So just generally just keep an eye out on Twitter if we're going to do some more later. And this doesn't just count for this stream. This counts for all other streams in the donation marathon. Basically, we're going to do one session and then break. And then if Zen's feeling good, like after the break, then we'll do another session. We do want to keep to the 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Like schedule as much as possible.
To the
but
window,
we do need
yeah.
a break. Yeah, we do need a break in between. So right now, Zen's gonna go take care of her arthritis, and depending on how she is, we may or may not do session 12 later on tonight. But it all depends on if Zen is feeling healthy and up to do it. But if not, then next week we have 2 Fate streams going on, both on Monday and on Tuesday. So that should be fun.
In any case, thank you so much for the people who have already donated. We at least wanted to give you an extra long stream, longer than before, and we're going to be doing that every single day with certain things. So thank you so much for everything. I'm Zenith Warrior Princess. This is Kana. She's a very cute cat, and she needs your food. Thank you. Have a good one, everybody.